taking notice.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Down. 10-2 stop. 54. Right, 54. And watch that. Hey, exit.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Switch. Jet bombers. Jet bombers. Smooth. Recon, 132 fighter.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Check 13.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
I got you.
Go. Be ready. 61. Matchbox right. Hey, echo.
He'll look to throw. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Check.
Yeah. General West.
54.
Bravo.
Rip left. Stick guy. Check. Fresno.
Rocket.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
18 Gator. You draw corner. Hey, dude.
At the 43-yard line.
Mike 5-4. Hey, here I come. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Yo, go. Hey, Delta.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line.
Yep. Pilot, 64. Hey, high 7.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
In your face.
Alert 3.
Back to throw now on first down. Complete to Washington. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Now Joe Mixon. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On the ready.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
All day, dog.
Shoot. Chopper.
They'll try the left side. Swift. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Get away from him. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Black.
Joker. Watch out.
This is Mostert. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check. Tighten up. SOS.
Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check nickel. You go tight.
Here's Mostert. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
21.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
13. X3. 218. Chopper.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Check, check. Lucky.
Two.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. Past the 20. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Mostert. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they were with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
Lock.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 2-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Brett Maher on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
He's checking. Crash.
6-6. Pull it high. 5.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Set. 60 or.
I got one. Kill.
Protein spill. Snap.
On 3rd down, Swift, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Panthers.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, pick your game up. Wide.
Christian, Travis. Hey, Charlie.
Kill.
Go.
Back to throw here. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll try the left side. Swift. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Hey, Alpha.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Here we go, G, get up, go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On first down, Swift. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
2nd and 6. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Right there.
Go.
54, Mike. You're not ready.
Hey, Sam on.
Hey, watch it. Check it.
Go.
36.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Thomas has got it, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Hey, Orvin.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Check 26. Shit.
Go.
Who's that?
Hey, Foxtrot.
54.
Look at me. Door.
Under 10.
Fair.
Kill.
Leo. Get it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Yeah.
54, right there. 54, Mike. 55.
Hey, team six. Team six. Look, squeeze. Hard.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. But it's brought in by Washington. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Check 99.
Check. Check. 11.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's in the game.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Fighting through it. He's got space. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
11. No.
And to give this time to the tailback. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. 12, fellas. Here we go.
Check three. Slay.
11.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Check.
General West.
Check 43. Check 24.
Black.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
You draw Porter. Hey, Haywood.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Yeah.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets it to Thomas. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Undercrook.
He's crossing.
Hey, exit.
Back. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Let's go.
2nd and 5. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Switch gears. Check three. Big gas.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Check. Fresno. 65.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 31.
Hey, lock it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
X3. 218. Chop it. Hey!
On 2nd down now. Swift. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Go out.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Check. Tighten up.
They'll drop the throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara.
Here we go.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trailed big here to begin quarter number 4. To throw is Garoppolo. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. He's going to look deep down the field. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Josh Jones.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, that turnover might just about do it. Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice the game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Switch. Say. Show it up. Tight up. Watch the ship.
Go.
Watch the ship.
Fight.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. They'll run on first down. Swift. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, let's get second.
Kill. Wide, get wide.
Recon, 132 fighter. Let go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
Yo, kill. Check it out.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run.
Yes.
On first down. Swift. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up second and 12.
General West.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Mike 5. Check back, check back.
Bravo. Pilot, 64.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see...
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 34, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Mike 5-4, Mike.
Hey, Zoo.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
80 weapons.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Sponge.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Chopper!
Check 26, check 26. Check.
Hey.
I got motion.
Hey, Delta. Please trip.
They'll run with Mixon. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Let's get there.
Hey!
Under 10.
Hey, stand off. Get it.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go. 180.
54. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
I got you.
Go, 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 go. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4.
21.
Oh. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Hey, let's get this.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen as a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Josh Jones. The 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Luke Kuechly. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there. So